Hello! If you click on this video with the expectation that you're gonna get some practical, straight to the point guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing something, exercising, studying, anything, well, you've come to the right place because this is January 1st, 2025, and this is gonna be the 177 of consistently helping people build consistency. Hi, my name is Laksana, just an average person who's also been consistently struggling and documenting my own consistency journey online for hundreds of days. And I'm here to share a practical guide on how you can actually be consistent in doing something, exercising, studying, anything. But firstly, I want to say thank you. Thank you for actually caring about your life, because if you actually want to change your life to the better, so implementing some positive things consistently in your life, I actually really do appreciate it, right? So today I'm going to be uh, explaining the 3 steps that we can actually have, that we can actually implement in order to be consistent at doing something. So the 3 steps are, oh, okay, here's the thing. I'm going to be explaining what are the 3 steps are, and then I'm going to be explaining why it's going to be effective to implement this 3 steps things. Firstly, we're going to be making this thing, the habit thing, the thing that we wanted to be consistent at, really clear, and we want to make it easy. And then secondly, we are going to be increasing the bare minimum every single, maybe like every single week or maybe like every single month. The point is we're going to be consistently increasing the bare minimum every certain set of time. And then thirdly, the thing that we're going to be doing here is to create a habit streak around that thing. Okay, so those are the things that I'm going to be explaining, and then I'm going to be explaining why it's effective. Okay, so firstly, we are going to be making the thing extremely clear and easy. Okay, so notice that when we are trying to be consistent at doing something, exercising, studying, anything, we tend to just have the idea of, I'm just going to be exercising every single day. I'm just going to be studying every single day. Notice that this notion of exercising or studying is really, really unclear. I mean, like, what type of exercising that we're going to be doing, how many minutes we're going to be spending our time doing the studying, right? I mean, like, how can we even be consistent at doing something if we don't even have a clear idea of what is the thing that we're going to be doing in the first place, right? So how can we even know that we have fulfilled the goal that we said that we're going to be doing if we don't even know when have we actually accomplished it, right? How much exercising is enough exercising? How much minutes of studying is considered enough for our personal goal, right? It's really, really unclear. So first thing first, we're going to be making things extremely clear. How? By making it specific and measurable. So instead of just saying that, oh yeah, I'm gonna be exercising every single day, pick a specific exercise. Push-ups, pull-ups, running, and so on and so on. And also, not only that you make it specific, you also make it measurable. 5 push-ups, 5 minutes of running, 5 pull-ups, right? Why it's effective when we just frame it this way. Firstly, we don't have to spend the time and mental energy anymore to decide what type of exercise and how much exercise we're going to be doing. And also, secondly, when we just frame it this way, we can feel some sense of consistency. 5 push-ups, 5 push-ups, 5 push-ups, 5 push-ups, right? Okay, so not only that we make it easy, not only that we make it clear, we also need to make it easy. Okay, so why why do we need why do we need to make it easy, right? Because notice that we tend to just like set a really high target when we are motivated, right? Let's say we are really motivated to, do some exercise because we've just watched some motivational video. Well, this is not wrong. The wrong thing here is, you know, we set a really high target that seems kind of realistic when we are motivated on that particular day, but it's gonna be really, really, unrealistic on the other days, right? The days when we are not motivated, the days when we are busy with our schedule, the days when, like, emergency stuff happens, and so on and so on, right? So the thing that we're gonna be doing here is to set a bare minimum, a set daily minimum target that's pretty easy, but not that easy that we don't feel like we are progressing at all, but also like not that hard that we don't feel like it's a realistic thing to do. Okay, so just somewhere in the middle, right? So for me, I don't know for you, right? But for me, just for example, for me, I think like a target that's extremely easy, way too easy, considered to be way too easy, is something like, okay, doing one rope jump. Okay, so just like I need to just jump, jump one time every single day, and I consider that as a, oh yeah, I've done my exercise, right? Well, you know what, like, even though it can be actually considered as an exercise, but even that I made it to like day 300 or day 500, I wouldn't feel some sense of accomplishment if my personal target is to just like do one rope jump every single day. That's for me. Okay, again, that's for me. I don't know about you, right? But for me, I think that's pretty easy. That's really easy. It takes so little effort, right? So I want to just like set it in the middle. Maybe like, oh yeah, doing 20 push-ups, right? Doing 20 push-ups is not that easy, but also not that hard. It's the right amount of difficulty. It's pretty easy, but it's just the perfect amount of me. I don't know the perfect amount of for you, but it's the perfect amount of me for me, right? And then after we've made everything clear and easy, we're also going to be increasing, right, the bare minimum every once in a while, maybe like every single week or every single month. So, for example, I'm gonna be increasing my push-ups, right? Uh, from maybe like 20 push-ups. At the beginning, I set the target of 20 push-ups, and then the next week I'm gonna be increasing it by five, so 25 push-ups. And then also the next week I'm gonna be increasing it to 30 push-ups, and so on and so on. So every single week, I increase the bare minimum by five. So why is this effective, right? Notice, here's the thing. When we just frame things this way, we're gonna be thinking like, oh, you know what? I've been consistently doing this push-up thing, this 20 push-up thing for a whole week. I've been fulfilling my own personal target for a whole week. You know what? If I just want to increase it by five, it won't be that much of a mess. Because you know what? I have proven to myself that I can make it. I can do the 10 push-ups. I can do the 20 push-ups on a daily basis for the past 7 days. Doing five more won't be a mess. Okay, so big chance I'm gonna be also successing the 25 push-ups per day. And then I'm gonna be increasing it again the next week. Right? And then maybe like I'm just gonna be stop increasing it once I've reached maybe like 50 push-ups, something. So that's it. That's it why it's effective. Comparatively, when we just don't like increase it this way and just like go like, oh yeah, I want to do like 50 push-ups every single day, which is pretty hard for me personally. It's gonna be pretty, like the chances to sticking is gonna be pretty low because we are not adapted. We are, like, we kind of we are not necessarily adapted to do that amount of push-ups, right? We need to go from the start, and then we're gonna be increasing it slowly. So that's the second step, and then the third step is we're gonna be having a habit streak. So basically, a habit streak is just us counting how many days we've been consistently doing this push-ups thing. So why it's gonna be really effective? Because notice, here's the thing. When we just count how many days we've been doing the push-ups. Oh yeah, oh sorry. There's also one more rule to this habit streak. Is that when I just don't show up without any particular reason, for maybe like I'm just being lazy that particular day and I just don't do my push-ups, then the habit streak is gonna reset to zero again. Okay, so now why it's really, really effective when I just frame things this way. Here's the thing. Notice that when I just count how many days I've been consistently doing this on a daily basis, I'm gonna be having an attachment, a psychological attachment to the habit streak, to the numbers, right? I'm gonna be having a sense of, oh, you know what? The habit streak is now at 7 days, meaning that I've been consistently doing this thing for the past 7 days. If I don't do this thing tomorrow, then I'm gonna be this streak is gonna reset to zero again, which I don't want that to happen, right? Because the psychological damage of losing the attachment is gonna be painful. So even if the next day I don't feel like wanting to some push-ups, big chances are I'm still gonna be doing the push-ups anyway, because losing the streak is gonna even feel more suck than doing the push-ups itself. And anyways, doing the push-up is the right thing to do, right? And also, not only that, we are gonna be having some extra motivation to maintain the streak, not to lose the streak. We are also going to be having a more clear, a more clear, what do you say, idea of how many days we've been consistently doing this thing. Okay, so I think that's it for me for the day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.